You're wasting all the time. Another hour gone, did you hear the chime? You're wasting all the time.
Recorded for Thursday,
July 2nd,
2020. Yeah.
Hello! And welcome to Wasting All the Time, the podcast, Season 2. My name is John, and this is a red episode, so I'm in charge. And with me, as ever, are my compatriots. We're missing one of them, unfortunately. But with me, anyway, is Dave.
I'm here anyway.
And also, Cody.
I guess I'm technically here anyway.
Yes, here in this strange reality where Jess is on a brief sabbatical. We're looking forward to having her back. So this is, in case you had not figured it out yet, a fully improvised comedy podcast. Everything that we do is made up on the spot. And yeah, it is comprised of segments, of which this is the first.
And now it's time for John to break shit down. Now entering the Jonologue.
So I want to talk about cheese for a little bit, and then we can go back to what we were doing. So cheese, as we all know, is a very important foodstuff. It preserves quite well. It extends the the shelf life or the usefulness of milk products. It's a good source of protein and fats. It's just all around good, and that's why many people who are smarter than I believe now that milk is an ancient technology that was passed to us by not aliens. I know everyone thinks I'm going to say aliens, but actually the fairy people. Fairies are very dangerous. They will kill you on sight if they think that you are onto them. But they did in the early days of humanity take pity on us the way that you might take pity on like a hungry dog. And so they decided, we're going to teach them how to make cheese. I mean, we've got wings and stuff. It seems only fair. And so they did. They taught our ancestors how to make this important food stuff by basically saying, hey, take this other food stuff, put it in a pot, and let it rot. And we've been doing it ever since. And I really think that it's been working out well overall.
All right.
We've got wings. Let's teach him cheese. That's it.
Hey, fair's fair.
Got me, dude.
So, yeah, that's just something I've been spinning on a little bit. But anyway, we can move it along. Now I've got that off my chest. And move it on to our next segment, Fruitwards.
Upwards, downwards, forwards, backwards, I say we go Fruitwards.
Now, Fruitwards is a game we play utilizing cards of two kinds and colors. Red cards are nouns and green cards are adjectives. We will draw one card of each color and improvise a scene inspired by these words. And to draw those cards, we are going to use this super cool app designed for us by one of our amazing patrons.
Oh, yeah.
And come up with Manuscript Vitrifaction.
Vitrifaction. I've heard that word.
Me too.
That sounds familiar. Ass butts. Wow.
The act, art, or process of vitrifying.
God damn it,
Also the
Salt.
state of being vitrified. Okay, so to vitrify is to convert something into glass or a glass-like substance, typically by exposure to heat. So vitrifaction would be that process.
And so, I think you will agree, Captain Death, that this latest scheme is really, honestly, apart from being one of the most evil, is also the most artistic.
Yeah, it is pretty evil and pretty artistic. I will give you that. It definitely lives up to my name, the name that
yes.
I've chosen for myself. And I thank you for being such a stand-up minion and
Yes.
coming up with this plan.
Yes. Yes, I love minioning.
Now, could you just explain it for me one more time? Because I'm honestly lost.
Yes, no, of course, Captain. So, as you can see here, we have a hapless victim inside the cage of death.
Cage of Death, I like that. Very good.
Yes,
I just
Victim, how are you?
honestly a little
Are
befuddled.
you feeling hapless?
A bit. Maybe
Good.
to be hapless.
So far,
yeah.
great selection of the victim. I'm very impressed so far.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. So, as you can see, this particular victim has a very, from the X-ray, which I've just posted, has a very developed set of vocal cords.
That was an X-ray.
Yes, we did it while you were unconscious, among
man.
other things.
I've already had one done this year. I try to limit my exposure to radiation.
You actually get more radiation in an airplane than you do. Anyway,
I know.
That's beside the point. As you can see, Captain, the set of vocal cords, which makes the victim selection very important for this particular project. Now, we note the gigantic vents to either side of the victim.
Oh, yeah, I did notice those. So is that where, like, something bad comes out?
Well, technically, heat is not bad or good. It is simply a tool that we use in the pursuit of evil and awesome. However, the particular bad stuff comes from the tiny vent in the top, you see? Hapless victim, please do not look up into the tiny vent.
I was just looking up into the tiny vent, and I noticed it's above me. I don't know if that's a manufacturing error or an oversight, but I shouldn't be in here.
I mean, technically, was on purpose. Anyway, that is where the secret chemical comes out, which, when combined with the heat, turns the victim into glass.
Oh, I like it. So, like, you end up with, instead of just killing the victim, you end up with, like, a statue. So you can have, like, a creepy statue garden that then, when the heroes come, they have to walk through your creepy statue garden of dead glass people.
Yes, it's super spooky.
Hey, Mr. Evil Death Dude.
I like spooky. Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, victim?
He's a bit nippy, sorry.
I couldn't help but notice that your little minion here kind of, I don't know, really brushed over some important details. I don't think he can do what he says.
What? Captain, you cannot listen to this impetuous...
Well, I mean, what makes you say that, victim?
Oh, just the fact that, he was describing everything, and then it got to, the most important part, and he just kind of skimmed over it, and, I don't know. I mean, it sounds like he doesn't actually have any details for how the magical part works, and so
I mean, that's why why it's a magical part, you don't, it's magic, you don't explain it, you just let the magic work.
You'll be turned into glass, how is that not magical?
Look, I don't see how that's possible. And look, I mean, to out him as a fraud, it's a risk I'm willing to take.
Okay, well, I guess we better try it out then. Go ahead, Chaz. Do the thing with the making him a statue or whatever.
Okay, I will. Yeah, I'll do that right now. Because despite this stupid victim being stupid, I'm gonna do it. Yeah. Okay.
Stalling.
All right.
He's stalling.
I'm not stalling. I was setting the stage, and you ruined it with your haplessing. Ridiculous.
Well, you put me here. You picked me.
I was the wrong. I probably should have chosen a damsel.
It's the wrong. You did the wrong thing. Oh.
Yes, Captain. I really want to reinstate tongue cutting privileges.
I've been thinking about it, and I feel like just the whole tongue cutting thing, it's just, it's, it seems excessive, because, like, our whole thing is, like, no survivors, so, like, why would we cut our tongue out if they're not going to survive anyway, because, like, they're dead, so they're not going to talk.
Yeah.
Right, but isn't it terrifying to find a tongueless corpse?
I'm going to be glass. Theoretically.
Yeah. See,
So-
he believes in it. He said it out loud. He had to tack on the theoretically
You just
afterwards.
can't handle any criticism of any kind.
It's not criticism, it's baseless accusations.
Then do the thing.
I was working on it, but until you looked up into the tiny vent, you ruined the theater of it. Now I have to start all over.
Huh, okay, further stalling.
Chaz, would you feel better if we just shot this guy and got a different victim?
I don't know.
I don't
I kind of want to just turn him into glass just to shut him up, prove him wrong, you know?
Well, do you want to do that then? We could do that too.
Yeah,
Except he can't, so
I totally
guess you're
can.
gonna have to shoot me.
Look, shut up, victim. You're like really making this a stressful thing for us, okay?
For you, yeah. Just think about me. Kidnapped, subdued,
No,
given
the whole
an
thing is
unnecessary X-ray.
the whole thing is like I don't want to think about you. That's why that's why I'm calling you the victim, not Louis.
I mean,
You know my name?
Of course I know your name. I'm Captain Death or whatever the fuck.
Wait,
Yeah, it's
take off
Captain
your
Death.
mask.
Captain, I don't know if that's maybe
Oh
the best.
my God, Jeffrey.
Jeffrey?
Hi, Louis.
Jeffrey, we were in third grade together.
Uh-huh.
Dude, you are killing it. Look at you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you remember when you stole my fruit roll-up?
No, no. Did I do that? Oh man, I was with crazy kids, you know?
Turn this fucker into glass, huh?
Okay, here we go.
Yep.
Ding!
Crazy kids, you know.
The craziest.
Mm-hmm.
I like Dr. Death's very unassuming accent. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it
Or
was
Captain Death,
doing-
excuse me.
I was doing an impression of Dave when he does that voice.
Meta impression.
what?
Ah. Ooh. So that was Fruitwards. That's another segment we do, and we did it.
Verily.
That's what we do is
Killed it.
segments. So we're gonna move it right along to the next segment.
Woo.
This is always a fun one. What have you been up to?
What have you been up to? To what up have you been?
Cody.
That's me. Man, like, it's been super exciting. Lots of streaming and YouTubery and working out. Again, still kind of under the quarantine protocol. But Jenny has started streaming, and so I've been helping setting that up for her.
Oh, very cool.
Except there was a crazy, horrifying audio incident, like right before we were about to stream. So the soundboard that I'm currently recording on that does not sound as horrific as, you know, I mean, it doesn't sound horrible. We plugged it into Jenny's laptop, and it, like, at first I thought some kind of voice filter was on, like some creepy voice filter. When I listened to it, it was just distorted and blown out to hell and back. And it was so weird. And I was like, oh no, I just destroyed the board. Like I just plugged something into something else. Like I looped phantom power through its main circuit or something, and it's destroyed. And I'm fucked. And this is so, plugged it back into mine. Works perfectly.
Oh, weird.
And it was like, what? And so she ended up streaming on her headset mic, which it worked fine. And she's super popular because of course she is. It was, but that audio engineering moment of like, I don't even have a guess. I don't even have the half a like look. Maybe it's it sounds fucking weird, and I cannot fix it. So there's just a horrifying moment. But her stream is going great. I've made some friends in the streaming community, and one of them, she just streamed today, the day we're recording, and she had several of my community in watching her, 8 to 10 people ish. It's great. And then our other friend, Emily, decided to bring her rating is to bring your whole community from whoever's watching you at the time to someone else.
Okay.
Of 54 people. Just
Whoa.
brought 54 people into Jenny's stream and was like, hey, what's up? Da da da. It was so cool.
Nice.
Very cool.
Super exciting. Jenny had a blast. Like, it was really, really nice of Emily to do that. And so we're still kind of riding that high. That was great.
Yeah.
It's Twitch has like kind of brought about this community that I never really thought it would. I was always initially looking at it as this type of celebrity of like, I'm going to be a great streamer because I'm funny and handsome and they're going to love me. And but no, it's like I have made a bunch of new friends and it's
awesome.
Fucking great. So it is fantastic.
You are you.
Yeah.
That is your defining feature. That's what makes you, not other streamers. It's you are you. There are other hilarious streamers. There are other good-looking streamers, but you are you, and that's the part that I've always encouraged you to emphasize.
And you have been correct the entire time, and I greatly appreciate it.
That's why I'm emphasizing that point, because I love being correct.
You know what, Dave? You're triple correct.
Nice. Oh my gosh, yes.
So that's it. That's like been our big stuff. Lots of creativity, lots of stuff. Working from home. I just picked up my work laptop because we are not allowed to have not air quotes allowed. We're not allowed to use personal devices anymore if the resources are available.
Right.
And so now instead of my two 27-inch monitors, I have one like 12-inch laptop.
Oh.
It's because they were like, you can have a laptop or a PC. And I was like, I have no outlets left in here. We have 2 rigs, 4 monitors, like sound equipment, a fan. Like, we have a ton of shit in here. I don't want to be plugging in another damn tower.
Yeah.
And so it's just give me the laptop, whatever. I thought it was going to be a normal sized laptop. It's this fucking travel sized joke.
Oh, Lord.
Are you not allowed to plug peripherals into it, like a monitor, mouse, and keyboard?
That's my plan. I want to find out how to set up a switch so I can basically either unplug and plug one thing to switch between my rig and the laptop on my 2 monitors, because I don't want to be constantly plugging and unplugging both monitors in and out of my rig and my laptop because, like, sneaky winky face.
From years of podcasting experience that's a pain in the butt.
It is a super pain in the butt. But, like, when I get my work done at work, I'm like, oh, I've got several hours left in my day and all my work is done. I'm just going to play on my computer. I'm going to work on my game, or I'm going to do something.
Yeah.
I don't want to be constantly, I should have a call. I have to unplug and replug an HDMI and a display port.
Right.
Fuck it. I'm going to figure something out in the meantime. So that's my dig lately.
Nice. So, Dave, how about you?
Well, the diet continues apace. I'm making good progress, having a good time doing cooking, having foods to put in my mouth that are somewhat more nutritious than some of the foods I used to put in my mouth.
Cool.
Very good. I've also, in the realm of self-improvement, I made my way back to a dentist office for the first time in at least a decade.
I should do.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. And I went in very nervous. I had made the mistake of Googling some things and allowed myself to believe any of it.
Yeah.
So I went in and they took a very many x-rays. One might say a comprehensive look with x-ray at my teeth. And they took photos of my teeth. Then they had a dentist. One of the co-owners of the practice came in and looked it all over and consulted with me. And he let me know that the main thing I was worried about was not at all what was happening.
Awesome.
And
good.
I just had, this calcified buildup from years of inattention and neglect. And so he scheduled me for a deep cleaning, which had to be done in 2 phases. They did one side of my mouth one day, and then they did the other side of my mouth another day. And because I felt like getting it over with, I had the x-rays and consultation on a Tuesday. The left side deep cleaned on Wednesday, and the right side deep cleaned on Thursday. So 3 days in a row in a dentist's office.
Good God.
And
wow.
boy, I'll tell you what, I have never had a deep cleaning before,
Mhm.
and it involved lasers.
What?
It was trippy. So
Mm.
they, I know everyone is dying to hear details of my dental procedure, so I'm going to get into it. They swabbed around my gums with a topical anesthetic. And once that sort of started to take effect, they came in with a syringe and they injected anesthetic into my mouth in various points that were less easy to identify.
Mm-hmm.
And then once my entire side of my face went numb, they took a powered tool of some kind and just got in there and really broke up all of that calcified buildup.
Mm-hmm.
Then they went in with some sort of a hook scraper type tool.
Cool.
Technical term.
Did a whole bunch of what that tool was made to do. And presumably in the process of all of this, the gums get kind of messed up. Of course, I couldn't feel it.
Right.
So they came in with a friggin' laser and cauterized my gums so they would heal.
What
Shit.
the butts?
I smelled my burning gums and watched smoke waft out of my agape mouth.
Ah, yeah.
With intrigue.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so when that was done, the next opportunity I had where things weren't in my mouth, I said, "What was that?" And she said, "Oh, it cauterized your gums with a laser." I said, "Oh, we're in the future." And she helpfully pointed out, "We've been doing this a long time." Yeah, so that was the left side, and then I wasn't supposed to chew with that side of my mouth for a day.
Jamba Juice.
And I'm also on a diet, so no Jamba Juice.
Oh.
So I had to find things that really required very minimal chewing, and then only use my other side of my mouth to do that. And then the very next day, I went in and I had the thing done to my right side. And turns out, once they got all of that crap out of there, my teeth look fucking great.
Oh, nice.
I bet.
So, yeah, it was really cool. I kind of feel like I've got a second chance here. And so I'm trying to, establish and sort of solidify some habits that never ever got established before, but now I can adult my way through it and get it done. So yeah, I'm really, really happy about that.
So kids, brush your goddamn teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so after all this time, I finally have my first cavities ever, but they are itty bitty, teeny, tiny, like just the faintest things.
The cavitlets.
Yeah. Like he had to put the picture up on the television and zoom in and be like, you see this very faint little line right here? That's a cavity, but not like a cavity. So, yeah, so I'm going to wait until I change up my dental plan before I get those taken care of, because they're not an immediate threat of any kind. So, yeah, things are looking good.
Hell yeah, dude.
And that's what I've been up to. John, how about you, my friend?
Still gardening. That saga continues. I'm very excited because I went out today and I've had just a boatload of tomatoes like on the bush, but they're taking forever to ripen. And today I went out and 2 of them have finally started to blush.
Yes.
Very excited. I also harvested some of our zucchini. And I can already tell that we are going to be really sick of zucchini. By the end of
yes.
the summer.
Zooks.
We've had it. Yeah, it's like every day there's 2 more zucchini to pick. So far we've kept up with it, but I don't know how much longer we will manage, especially since the green beans are coming in again, a new crop of those, and we've got. I totally missed them, but we have 2 bell peppers that stealth grew on me.
Oh, wow.
So they look like they're about halfway there. Yeah, so coming along really well. Very exciting. But yeah, coming out and seeing that those tomatoes were finally starting to ripen was definitely the highlight. Because
Nice.
I've been
Are you gonna make zoodles?
probably not. We I might try it one more time, but I've done them in the past and it was not good.
I did not realize you were a veteran of the zoodle war.
Oh, pan fried in butter might work. Yeah, we got like pre-made ones, so that was probably 90% of the problem.
Ooh.
Yeah,
He said judgingly.
they were like, the frozen kind from Costco, and they were gross. They were gross.
They were goddamn disgusting.
Yeah, I can't remember. We might actually have a spiralizer attachment for our KitchenAid. I should look through our boxes and see. But yeah, so that's most of it. Working from home still, about half time and gardening.
Hell yeah, dude. Keep it real.
So you're having to report in a few days a week?
Yeah, generally 2 days a week, Mondays and Wednesdays.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, just to take care of. There's certain stuff that I can only do there, and also they're still having us cover phones.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So yeah.
Well, sorry I asked.
Yeah. So if I do get COVID and die, I look forward to someone.
Can I have your zucchinis?
You could have some of my zucchinis. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna have so many zucchini that probably anyone who wants some can have some.
Oh, I say, can I have some zucchini even if you don't die?
Yes, you can have some zucchini even if I don't die.
Yay!
Good
All right, well
stuff.
then I no longer wish for your death.
Cool, thanks.
No problem. Damn.
So yeah, I guess ding.
Sure.
And we will move it right along. This next segment. What's weird in the world?
What's weird in the world today? Yeah. What's weird in the world today?
Distillery recalls gin bottles mistakenly filled with hand sanitizer.
Oh, fuck.
A distillery in Australia said a recall successfully recovered all gin bottles that were mistakenly sold as liquor when they were actually filled with hand sanitizer.
Oh.
The Apollo Bay Distillery in Victoria said 9 bottles labeled SS Casino Gin were sold during the weekend at the Great Ocean Road Brewhouse in Apollo Bay. The distillery said the bottles were mistakenly put up for sale as gin, but were actually filled with hand sanitizer containing glycerol and hydrogen peroxide.
Poison.
A spokesman said the bottles were identifiable by a lack of a seal or shrink wrapping. Consumption of the product may have side effects including nausea, headaches, dizziness, bloating, vomiting, thirst, and diarrhea, the distillery said, issuing the recall.
Death.
The recall was issued Monday, and the distillery said Wednesday that all 9 bottles had been recovered. We are very sorry this occurred. Rest assured, we will be following up our procedures to ensure this does not occur again, the distillery said. We'd like to thank those who were affected for being so understanding. We are in the process of fully refunding and providing a replacement product to those impacted.
Wow.
It's horrifying and hilarious.
So
They
if
just-
they bought a gin bottle full of hand sanitizer at gin prices, they may have gotten a good deal.
Given the current situation, yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of distilleries did do that. They shifted some of their production to making hand sanitizer because there was such a run on it. So they were trying to help. And so, yeah, I can understand how if it's not something you're used to doing, it's a new process. The streams got crossed. And yeah, we just, like maybe a month ago, we're in Costco and bought some hand sanitizer that, yeah, it looked like it was in a liquor bottle. It was correctly labeled as hand sanitizer, but it was pretty clear, some distillery used their bottles and just made hand sanitizer.
Yeah, because you do the different product. There's no need to retool the whole operation.
Right, exactly.
Wow.
Just scary. Because how much, like, especially myself, I'm not too familiar with gin. You crack it open and you're like, oh my God, it smells like hand sanitizer. Yeah, it does.
I think the consistency would be a giveaway.
If it was gelatinous, yeah, I'd be like, something is wrong with this gin or not gin.
Potentially.
Although I will say that the one that we got is very much the consistency of a liquor.
Oh gosh.
Oh no.
It's very liquid, but the smell, you can immediately smell the hydrogen peroxide in it.
Gotcha.
Like it's very clearly something that I would not want to drink.
And that's you we're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've drunk Evan Williams willingly.
Burn.
You've drunk oh God damn it. The sangria out of a glass jug.
Yeah. I mean, that's delicious.
I
I just drank too much of it.
Yeah, just several hours worth of drinking.
Yeah.
All right. The first item up for auction. This is lot number 1. This is a fine porcelain ashtray, formerly owned by the Victorian dynasty over in Great England. This is going for a starting bid of $200. $200. Do I hear $200? $200.
What did you say it was made of?
$200. This is a fine. Oh, damn it. Yeah,
That's
I said porcelain. This is actually, now that I'm looking at it a little closer, this is a furniture coaster.
Is it
bad,
still
guys.
porcelain? Okay.
Can I take back my bid? I don't want to.
Oof. Well, I mean, the bidding for this coaster is currently sitting at 200. Do I hear any more? 200.
I
210.
wanted to take it back.
210.
No.
I'm trying to give you an easy way out, but 210 for
does
this
it have
generic.
Does it have
Not
any
at all.
pictures on it?
It's got
I
a
want it-
price tag that
Oh,
has a graphic
210.
of sorts. 210. 210. Do I hear any more? 220.
Oh,
220.
thank God. Oh, what's the price tag say? Out of curiosity.
250.
Oh,
So I
Oh.
hear 220, 220, 230,
220 here.
220.
220.
Okay, 220.
Yeah. You mean $250, right?
That's what you're bidding. This is $2.50. All right, that's it. No more bids. All right, great. Lot number 2. Let's pull it in. Lot number 2.
Oh man.
This fine painting here is an original of a somewhat obscure Argentinian painter named Alessandro, and it is, as you can plainly see, what is that?
Is that ketchup?
It does appear to be a bottle of ketchup. But you can see it's painted so realistically, it looks almost 3D. So, fine painting here by Alessandro. Let's get this bidding started at $1,100. $1,100 base bid for this.
Is it Heinz?
what appears to be a Heinz ketchup bottle.
When was this supposed to be painted?
Late 1700s?
$11.50.
$11.50 is our starting bid. $11.50 for this
They had Heinz.
priceless
Back then?
Heinz ketchup bottle painted in the late 1700s. That's the 18th century for all you keeping track at home. Okay, $11.50. Do we have a $12.00 for this anachronistic? Oh, I think it's plastic, actually.
What is it? Did somebody paint plastic, or is it an actual picture?
Okay, I have picked up the bottle. This is not a painting. This is a bottle of Heinz ketchup. Actually, looks probably pretty recent. We've got a confirmed bid at $11.50. Do I have a $1,200? $1,200 for this plain bottle of ketchup. It does have a lighthearted saying on the label around the neck. It says, "Keep your buns dry and happy."
Oh, 1,200.
1,200? Okay,
right here.
$1,200 for the really pretty generic Heinz tomato ketchup bottle.
That's fucking hilarious.
I'm pretty
man.
far in the back. How full is it?
It is unopened, sir, and very full.
1,300.
Oh man.
1,300?
God
1,300?
damn it. 1,350.
1,350 to the gentleman over here with the questionable judgment. 1,350 is the running bid.
1,450.
For this, actually, this
Motherfucker.
1450?
Sure.
1450 for this bottle of ketchup that I'm now remembering I brought here from the grocery store. And 1450.
Did you
Do I
sign
hear
it?
more? I think that would probably devalue it.
You're
But
telling me
once it's yours, it's yours.
So it's mint.
Oh, good God. 1,700.
$1,700.
$2,000.
Curses.
$2,000. $2,000 going once, going twice. Sold mint ketchup for $2,000.
Yes. Eat it.
What a gross flavor.
Ding. Oh.
A simple mistake.
I wondered if like all of a sudden I was like, mint ketchup.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's got lycopene.
Oh god. Oh.
I don't know what lycopene is.
It's a thing that's in tomatoes.
Mm-hmm. And for a long time, they were advertising it as being a thing in ketchup, as though it was a beneficial thing.
Yeah.
Which I guess it probably on some level is, but it's a thing that has always been in tomatoes and ketchup. But
they got
and
someone
they
to do a study about, and
Yes.
then decided, yes, that means it's good.
Right.
Can you market it? Then it's good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of like potato chips being labeled gluten-free.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gluten-free potato chips. Yeah. Like gluten-free water. That's just how it is.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Although, to be fair, there is a great deal of gluten in places you wouldn't expect.
That's
That
true.
is true.
That's true.
That is true.
And it is a health issue, not a vanity issue. So I'm totally down with that.
and
With that pedantry out of the way, we are now free to move on.
cool. Well, and move on we shall, for there is but one more thing for us to do, and that is the improv game of the week.
Yay!
It's the improv game of the week.
Every week on the podcast, we choose an improv game and then try to play it. And this week's improv game is the guest game.
Oh, it's been a hot minute.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So this is probably the game we've been playing the longest on the podcast. It's the episode 1 game of season 1. It was the final game of season 1.
Yes.
And now I think you've played it at least once in season 2. But now we're going to play it again.
Hooray!
Because I'm the boss.
Yeah, sure enough.
So in this game, it's for, at least 3 players, one of whom is a guest somewhere. And as the scene goes along, it becomes clear that the other players in the scene have a secret that they are trying to keep from the guest. And the point of the scene is to eventually figure out what that secret is.
Ooh.
Nice. All right, who wants to be the guest?
I'll be the guest. Actually, I'm
Okay,
I'm kind of looking forward to that.
All right.
At any rate, I'm ready to go. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Fuck.
That was the perfect delay.
Hey,
Oh,
hello.
Hello.
Hi.
hi. And yes, and you are.
Oh, my name's Stan. Sorry, I don't know if I'm in the right building. They all kind of look the same near here.
Yeah. Hi, Stan. What are you here for?
I'm here for the book club.
Book club.
We were all reading this like comic book. I can't remember it, but I wanted to show up and show us putting in an effort. So I think this is the right address.
Yes. Please come on in. Come on in.
Okay. Do you guys have lots of events here?
Not as many as you might think, but yes, a book club is one of them. Hey, Marty, come over
yeah.
here. Meet.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Your name one more time.
Stan.
Stan.
Oh, hi, Stan.
This
How's
is
it going?
Stan.
Oh,
He
good.
is, of course, here for the book club
The book club.
with the comic thing. It's a funny book. Yes,
Okay.
I think it's actually about humanity's struggles. Anyway, yeah. I was
Yeah, the funny book.
Huh. Have either of you guys read it? I don't know why you'd need to read books with all the ropes on the wall here, but it takes all kinds, I guess, right?
Oh, the ropes are just a hobby. It's reading is our business. The books are a hobby, and the rope is for our business.
Oh.
We're just having a book club here.
They do look
Stan.
well used.
Yeah. Yes. Good quality rope. Hey, Marty.
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, how about I fetch us some snacks to go with our discussion? Stan?
Oh, I guess that's good. Yeah, you guys usually have snacks at these things.
Yeah.
The
There's a
carpet
part of it.
looks like there's
snacks.
been some snacks spilled on it. I don't want to, don't want to comment on it. It's,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We drink a lot of wine here.
It's wine.
Yeah.
you a big fan of the Malbec?
More of a,
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sure.
I'm more of a
Chardonnay.
Zen guy myself. But
Oh, okay. Well, I'll have to watch my back around you. Know what they say about Zen guys.
Oh.
You have to,
no, what do they
What
say?
is it? Stan? Tell
Yeah.
us.
you,
Tell us what they say.
you have to watch your back around them. Sorry, I kind of thought the joke told itself.
Uh-huh.
Listen, I know we're kind of far in the back here. Is there a reason there are no windows? I just thought, for reading, we might want some natural light.
Oh, but this is
It's so that
discussion.
nothing outside, distracts from, the
the
discussion
thinking.
and the beauty of the written word.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right. I'm just going to go into
Nothing
the
from
walk-in.
outside can come into this sanctum.
Yeah. I'm just going to go into the walk-in and see if I can scrounge up some snacks, okay?
Okay.
I'll be right
sounds good.
back.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I just thank you guys for being so welcoming, considering how I kind of just stumbled in here. It's
Yeah, no problem. No problem. It happens all the time, actually. You'd be surprised.
Oh, really? You guys got a lot of foot traffic in here?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Well, I feel safer now. Let me hear it. Oh, sorry. Take off my scarf and my hat. I just, get a little more comfortable. I wasn't sure at first, but you guys seem really friendly.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, we
Hey.
do our best.
Oh, sorry. I just was excited. I found some bacon wrapped scallops left over from our last party.
Cool. The bacon wrapped scallops.
Scallops.
Uh-huh.
That's
And
seafood, right?
They are seafood.
Scallops.
Not the bacon. The bacon is not a seafood. But the scallop part is seafood.
How do you like to cook them? I know there's some different ways to do scallops. Like, what's your
fire? Fire. We like to use fire.
Fire.
Okay, I gotcha.
We tie the scallops down with some rope, and we cook it with fire.
That's
fire.
That sounds really exciting. Man, I guess I'm only sorry I didn't bring anything to offer. I guess I should have thought of that.
But it's what is in your mind that we're interested in.
Oh, well, thank you. I've, my girlfriend says I have a plump and juicy brain. I guess it's, gonna make that, gonna show it off here.
Let me see if we have any more wine.
Oh, I do love wine. Get marinated in it,
I'll just go into the sub cellar. I'll be right back.
Man, you guys seem really enthusiastic about reading. I gotta say, I'm juiced.
Oh, we are, yeah. So you read the book for the book club?
Yeah, front to back. Hold on, let me get out of my bag here. I brought it along with me. It's I got a bunch of them in here. Okay, here we go. I'm looking again. All right. Yeah. So, what did you think of Super Lad and his whole transformation? Wasn't it cool?
Super cool. Yes. The transformation. So you read it as just like a story then?
Well, isn't that the point? He gets super strong, he beats up bad guys, and he goes home.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you didn't catch the metaphorical aspect.
What?
Of when he, he eats the bad guy.
Did he? Was that not? Hold on.
Okay, here we. Oh, sorry to interrupt again. So exciting to see you interacting willingly.
He didn't get that Super Lad ate the bad guy.
Oh, absolutely. Super Lad ate the bad guy.
Huh.
Guy, whichever one it was.
Okay, I guess I just need to open my mind a little bit to
yeah.
some of these.
Here's some wine.
Thank you.
It is not labeled.
Oh.
This is some good stuff we got from a friend of ours who makes this himself, harvests it and everything.
A custom vintage. Ooh.
It
Smells like hand sanitizer.
Yeah. And with a subtle bouquet of pennies. It is to die for.
Well,
I said it. Marty, I said it. I said it right to his face, Marty.
I got it.
Oh, joy.
Bottoms up.
No? Well, oh, yeah. Whoa. Yes. You use your glass-stemmed glass there.
Oh, that is...
And,
it's got some body to it.
Thick. Yeah. It used to. It used to have a body with it. Should we talk more about Super Lad? Why don't you recline here on this stone?
That's a good idea. Oh man, it's kind of hot out. And that wine hit the spot. Oh man, you guys are friendly.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take it
Marty.
now. Just let me know when you finish the book.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
nice. Nice. Think about the book. Think about it as you fall asleep.
Yeah,
You
go ahead.
have to fall asleep thinking for this to work.
Oh. Should I think about the book or should I think about like dinosaurs?
Either works. Just don't think about the feeling of rope around your limbs.
I think that's in a later issue.
It's a very current issue, but it's fine.
Mhm.
Well, you are the author.
Okay, he's not falling asleep fast enough.
Do you want to do the knife or the saw?
Let's knife him.
Okay, so we'll knife him and then we'll saw the brain case open.
Yes.
Okay, sounds good.
That sounds
Does
exciting.
that sound okay to you?
That sounds exciting.
Stan, was it?
Sure.
Ding.
Like,
God, a lot of these end in murder.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
I was kind of trying to be like, oh, vampires for a minute. And then I was like, nope,
Yeah.
there's too many things pointing towards cannibals.
Yeah, I was thinking vampires at one point as well.
Well, that about wraps it up for this here installment of our podcast. If there was anything you liked in particular about this episode, you can send that to us at wastingallthetime.com/vote, where you can, nominate your favorite scenes. And at the end of the year, we tally all that up and have you vote on the top 10 scenes of the year, which we will then replay and comment on in a retrospective year-end special.
Ooh.
It's always a lot of fun, and I highly recommend being a part of that process. And if there was anything that you really disliked, if there was anything that you heard on this podcast that made you think, oh man, now I know that, I want to dedicate my life to, following the forces of darkness so that I can bring about the end of the world that allowed that to happen, then you can go ahead and tweet that to me at Jay Hansen himself. That is my personal Twitter, and I never check it. So you won't hurt anyone's feelings. Yes, until next time, my name is John.
I'm Dave.
And I'm Cody.
And we wasted all of the time.
Bon voyage.
But I said it. I was there with the butt saying.
Good night, folks.
Congratulations, you've made it to the end of another episode of Wasting All the Time, a podcast. If you enjoyed this show, then please consider subscribing on Apple Podcasts or Stitcher, or follow us on Spotify. If you really enjoyed the show, then head on over to patreon.com/timewastepod and become a supporter of our time-wasting efforts. Now, that was a lot of things I just threw at you, so if you forget all that, just head on over to wastingallthetime.com, and there we have all the answers.
Yeah,